For 8 centuries, one question has haunted historians, explorers, and entire nations. Where is Genghis Khan? The man who built the largest land empire the world has ever seen vanished so completely that not a trace of his final resting place has ever been confirmed. And the truth is, that disappearance was no accident. In 1227, during a brutal military campaign, the great Khan died. But instead of mourning, the Mongol command made a chilling decision. No one outside a tiny circle of generals was allowed to know. Orders continued. Messages were delivered. Battles raged on. The empire pretended their emperor was still alive, not out of respect, but out of fear of collapse. Imagine that. The most powerful man in the world, erased instantly, even from his own army. According to ancient chronicles, the generals gathered in a dimly lit war tent and agreed on a plan so extreme, so absolute, that even today it feels impossible. The funeral would not be public. There would be no ceremonies, no banners, no announcements. His body would be transported in total silence across vast distances, with no witnesses and no traces. Their goal was simple: make sure no enemy, no ally, and not even future Mongols would know where their emperor rested. Death became a state secret. Under moonlight, a funeral caravan began moving. Torches flickered, horses exhaled clouds of freezing breath. Soldiers rode without speaking a single word. No drums, no colors, no ritual songs. Just a shadow moving across rivers, forests, and mountains. And here comes the darkest part. Anyone, literally anyone, who accidentally saw the procession was killed instantly. Travelers, herders, villagers, all eliminated to keep the route hidden. After weeks of travel, the convoy reached a remote region, a place chosen specifically for its isolation. There, under the command of elite guards, a massive burial pit was dug by torchlight. Some accounts say the pit was so deep that the workers at the bottom were swallowed by darkness. Others claim the soldiers lowering the Khan's body performed an ancient ritual, praying for his spirit to remain undisturbed forever. But the secret did not end there. Many chronicles describe a horrifying sequence. The workers who dug the grave were killed. Then the soldiers who killed the workers were themselves killed by another group. And those soldiers were killed as well. A chain of death, layer after layer, erasing every possible witness. Whether this is truth or legend doesn't really matter. What matters is that the Mongols wanted the world to believe it. This fear protected the tomb for centuries. After the burial, soldiers covered the site with stones and soil, flattened the earth, and erased every footprint. They made horses drag tree branches behind them to brush away trails. Some chronicles say they went even further, setting nearby forests on fire to destroy any signs of disturbed ground. When they left, the land looked untouched. Nature returned instantly. The secret was sealed. From that moment on, the resting place of the great Khan became more than a grave. It became a ghost story, a warning, and a forbidden mystery. Chroniclers wrote cryptic notes, travelers repeated rumors. Generations passed down legends so terrifying that entire tribes refused to approach the burial region for centuries. And this was only the beginning. Because the funeral is not even the darkest part of the story. What comes next is far stranger. A sacred land you're not allowed to enter, and a modern hunt for the tomb that governments desperately fear. In video 2, we uncover the chilling funeral rituals, the forbidden mountains of Ikorig, and why the tomb of Genghis Khan may never be found.